Welcome back to my channel. This channel is Kazu Nihongo. This lecture provides a comprehensive overview of how to express the past tense of adjectives in Japanese. It is designed for English speaker learners of Japanese and includes clear explanations and examples to facilitate understandings. This lecture will cover the conjugation rules, practical usage of adjectives past tense forms. Before diving into the past tense, let's briefly review the two main types of adjectives in Japanese. They are I-adjectives and na-adjectives. Do you still remember them? First, let's take a look at I-adjectives. First, let's review I-adjectives. Please repeat after me and practice the pronunciation together. Atsui means hot. Atsui. Omoshiroi means interesting. Omoshiroi. Takai means expensive. Takai. Next, let's look at the na-adjectives. They use na when they modify a noun. However, their basic form ends with da. So, na-adjectives. These adjectives require the particular na when modifying a noun directly. Please repeat after me and practice the pronunciation together. Shizuka da, quiet. Shizuka na. Kirei da, kirei na, clean, beautiful. Genki da, genki na, energetic, healthy. Now let's learn how to form the past tense of these adjectives. We will start with I-adjectives. Simply remove the final I and replace it with katta. It's not very difficult. So, to form the past tense of the I-adjectives, follow these steps. First, remove the final I and add katta. For example, let's take the word atsui, hot. How do we change it into the past tense? First, remove the final I, then replace it with katta. So the result is atsukatta. It was hot. Atsukatta. What about takai? First, remove the final I, then replace it with katta. The result is takakatta. It was expensive. What about omoshiroi? Use the same thing here. Just remove the final I and add katta. So, omoshirokatta. It was interesting. Now let's read the following sentence aloud together. 昨日は暑かったです。Yesterday was hot. その映画は面白かったです。The movie was interesting. そのレストランは高かったです。The restaurant was expensive. So far, we've practiced the past tense of I-adjectives. So next, let's learn how to make the past tense of na-adjectives. Unlike i-adjectives, na-adjectives do not take the katta. Instead, you simply add deshita to form the past tense of na-adjective. Follow these steps. Just add deshita after the adjective. Okay. There's one important rule to remember. For example, take the na-adjective shizuka da, quiet. The first, remove the final da. Then add deshita. So shizuka da becomes shizuka deshita, which means it was quiet. For 綺麗だ, beautiful or clean, it remove da and add deshita. It becomes 綺麗でした。綺麗でした。For 元気だ means fine or healthy. It remove da and add deshita. So it was healthy. In Japanese, 元気でした。元気でした。Now let's read the following sentence aloud together. 部屋は静かでした。The room was quiet. 静かでした。その花はきれいでした。That flower was beautiful. その花はきれいでした。私は元気でした。I was healthy. 私は元気でした。Next, let's look at the past negative form of adjectives. We will start with i-adjectives. To make the past negative form, change the ending to くなかった. Do you remember the negative form of adjective? It ends with くない. So i-adjective, remove the final e. Add くなかった. For examples, 暑い means hot. So 暑くなかったです。What about 面白い面白くなかったです。It was not interesting. What about 高い remove e and add くなかった。So 高くなかったです。It was not expensive. So now let's read the following sentence aloud together. 昨日は暑くなかったです。Yesterday was not hot. 昨日は暑くなかったです。その映画は面白くなかったです。その映画は面白くなかったです。The movie was not interesting. そのレストランは高くなかったです。そのレストランは高くなかったです。The restaurant was not expensive. Now let's look at the past negative form of na-adjectives. The past form of じゃない is じゃなかったです。A more polite form is じゃありませんでした。So add じゃなかったです。And polite form じゃありませんでした。After the adjective. 静かだ In case of 静かだ past negative form 静かじゃなかったです。or 静かじゃありませんでした。 What about 綺麗だ beautiful 綺麗じゃなかったです。綺麗じゃありませんでした。元気だ healthy 元気じゃなかったです。元気じゃありませんでした。This is example sentences. First of all, 部屋は静かじゃなかったです。The room was not quiet. 静かじゃなかったです。その花はきれいじゃなかったです。The flower was not beautiful. その花はきれいじゃなかったです。私は元気じゃなかったです。I was not healthy. 私は元気じゃなかったです。We are learning the past tense of e-adjectives and na-adjectives. Most e-adjectives form the past tense by changing e to kata. For example, 美しい becomes 美しかった and 美味しい becomes 美味しかった. However, there's one important exception. E means good. The past tense of E is よかった ないかった. The negative past tense is よくなかったないくなかった. So remember, E よかった and よくなかった is past tense. The adjective E is an exception, so be careful and try to remember these forms. So E and 良い. The adjectives E or 良い mean good. It has an irregular past tense form. So よかった. The negative past is よくなかった. Polite speech. So remember to use polite forms like です and でした in formal in situations. So よかったです。よくなかったです。Something like that. Let's use a chart to review and organize adjective conjugation so they are easier to remember. First of all, おいしい plain form おいしいです。What about past form? おいしかったです。じゃあ、有名だ。What about 有名だ is plain form 有名です。So, past form is 有名でした。not 有名かった。有名でした。Next, negative form おいしい negative form おいしくないです。Right? But the past form おいしくなかった or おいしくなかったです。有名だ negative form 有名だ is 有名じゃないです。But the past form is 有名じゃなかったです。not 有名くなかった。有名じゃなかった。In polite form 有名じゃありませんでした。Then I will say some adjectives. Please change them into the past tense and the negative past tense. First of all, past form. 楽しい past form 楽しかったです。上手だ This is not adjectives. So, 上手でした。What about E? This is the exception. So, よかったです。面白くない。Past negative form. 面白くなかったです。便利じゃない。便利じゃなかったです。好きじゃない。好きじゃなかったです。On this channel, I mainly share lessons on Japanese grammar as well as videos about everyday life and the culture in Japan. Thank you for your continued support. Let's enjoy learning together and improve our Japanese step by step. See you in the next video.